Okay, Jason Moomaw, JM on the fly. I'm going to show you a little nymph here called my True Blue. And I'm going to show you this because of different tying style of nymph as far as the wing case and legs and the way I do that. So you can see, basically, I'm going to zoom in here and show you this little nymph. And basically it's a good steelhead pattern, brown steelhead. And then, of course, just regular trout in general. Let me zoom in on this little guy. You can see what we got. And basically what we got is we're using this peacock, the blue, tips. And that is for the wing case and the legs. And let me get a little bit more light on this so you can see exactly what I'm talking about here. And I'd like to even zoom in on this a little bit closer so that and get our lighting a little bit better. So you can see how beautiful that little nymph is. You may see it better with my fingers there. But I've got a nice puffy wing case, and it's a beautiful little trout fly. And again, I use this thing for steelies as well. I tie it on a heavier hook if I'm using it for steelies. Other than that, either 90-40, 40 Mustad or Tiemco 100, whatever your favorite standard dry fly hook. Tying this on a size 14, a 1/8 black bead would be the preferred. Black thread, regular 6/0. I use for almost all my nymphs. For a tail, little piece of wood duck, and just take a little snip out. Pull that out. You want to roll that in your fingers a little bit. I want it about the length of the body or the hook shank, something like that. Forward and tie that baby in, just like that. I like to come back and stick my finger in there and kind of fan them babies out all different ways and then hike it up. Come front, blue, medium blue uni wire or ultra wire. I'm going to tie a strand of that in right to the tie-in point at the back. Okay, and then we're going to come in just like on our Pine Creek nymph. We're going to use a little piece of pearlescent tinsel to give that back a little bit of flash, or that abdomen a little bit of flash. So we're just going to hold that in place like this, lifting it up a little bit as we work our way back. Will give us a nice flashback when we fold that over. Going to take some very light dun or light blue, baby blue maybe, light dun dubbing. Kind of give us the old March Brown look when it's all said and done, but in blue. Instead of black wire, we'll use the navy blue wire, and it really makes a nice insect look. For some reason, trout just love blue. I don't know what it is, but blue's kind of a secret killer color when it comes to trout for some reason. I've heard stories, from guys all, different times saying about the couple of the, a bunch of the insects or something when they emerge are blue and whatever. I don't know. I'm not there to see it. But I know that this little guy works, so that's what we're going to stick with this True Blue. Nice tight little wraps, so we kind of have a March Brown type of abdomen look. Blue on the light color, and you can see it's just I want to get 4 decent wraps there is what I'm really concerned with. How your ribs look, and just space them out the best you could. Now we're going to go to our peacock tip. And that's going to be our wing case. And I'm going to take a piece about like this, and if you can see, there's a spot there where the green blue kind of starts, and that's where I want to start. I'd like to put that in. So this is very important, is the length. So I would like to take that almost, but not quite, to the tip of the tail. If you can see where I'm at there. I'm going to pinch that, and the shiny part is down. Okay, the shiny part is down. Okay, and I'm just going to take that and pinch that together. We're going to come straight up, and we're going to wrap that and tie that right in place. I'm going to tie up onto the abdomen a little bit, just like that. Come in with our scissors, snip that away. We're going to take a little bit of ice dub, crystal ice dub, and this happens to be in a UV, another type of blue color, like a UV color, a violet type of color. And again, just darker than the abdomen color. It's pretty much what I usually look for on almost any nymph. I'm going to put that basically right behind and build up a little thorax. Then we're going to take our wing case and we're going to lay it right over the top, right behind the bead, and drop that down there. You see that flare up there on top, okay? You see all them little legs there flaring up on top. And I call them legs because they're going to be my legs. So I spread them out. If you can see that, I'm going to turn the vise a little bit so you can see how they're all flared out just like that. I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm just going to eliminate a nice little chunk of them in the middle. Okay? Something like that. Eliminate a nice little chunk of them. And just wet your fingers and tease these things down. Some to this side and some to this side. We're just going to tease them out. Just like that. Tease them down. Make a couple soft wraps underneath. You see how they're starting to come down now? Put them right where you want them. Just like that. Don't worry about one or two sticking up. No big deal. We'll just get rid of him. And I'm just putting them into position where I want them as I tighten. And you can see, makes for a beautiful little legs sticking out of that. Okay, so we have a nice, beautiful little fly. Legs sticking out exactly the way we want them. We can come in now with a whip finish. And we can finish that off right behind the head. Our legs are sticking out nicely. And that is pretty much the fly. And you can see it's a beautiful looking little fly with a dark blue case. You could put, you could epoxy that, you could put Bondix on it, you could lacquer it, whatever you want to do, or you could just leave it natural. But the fish teeth will pop that apart. Now you could do this with any, what I call open non-stem feather. You could do it with any stemmed feather. So henback, anything like that. Anything, if it has a stem down the middle, when you fold it over, you're just going to reach in and cut that stem out. Then you could take the two sides straight down, and it's just a nice way to make a wing case and legs all in the same fly and all out of the same material. You know, when you're dealing with material like this, you have to find different ways to tie it, because it's not like any other material. It's a different look. So again, that is the JM True Blue Nymph, and I call it the True Blue because I tie that style when I use the peacock. I tie other styles when I do other stuff, but you could actually, like I said, you could tie that style with any flank feather, I guess you would call it. This is off of the neck of a peacock. So there you go, JM True Blue. JM on the fly, and I'm out of here.